Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here in Omaha. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, right away, they'll change the look. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here, down, 90 down, 49. On, right 49.
Levis back to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And they'll run on 1st down with Jefferson. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The Titans had 10 and 5 to start play, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Like 54.
Levis from the gun. He'll get that complete to Franklin. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. A give up the middle to Jefferson. And down to the 41. You talk about this Giant defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Levis looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Right 24.
Back to throw. It's Levis. He will have the conversion and more than that. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving core to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Right 13. Right 13.
And they'll go right back to Jefferson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Levis sets up to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Austin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after here coming up. And it's good to make it 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now 2nd and 5. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. You talk about this Titan defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, that's Watkins. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
They'll try the left side. Dukes. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Giants! Jalen Hyatt from 4 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Group E able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Odd, Mike 5-4.
Straight ahead with Jefferson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Tonight.
Levis, he's going to audible to something else.
54 Rita.
They'll try and run for this with Jefferson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And they'll go again here with Jefferson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
22 Rita.
In motion, the tight end.
Tracy. Hey, I'm back.
Levis now off of play action. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Like 54.
And now they'll shift things around.
Mayday.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Go street.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On the jump. Buffalo 18. Check, 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 check. Warrior 70. Check go.
Back to throw here. He's going to try and go deep again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
2nd down and 8.
20 Rita. Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd.
Odd by 0. Diamond. Stand up. 54 Rita, tonight. Diamond.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. That one out wide and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And it just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Hey, come on, come on. Here.
They'll toss this right side to Jefferson. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 29's down, 22 Rita. 40 Rita.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And all the way down to the 5.
95 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad.
24 Linda.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done. And come.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants.
Jalen Hyatt.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Groupie for the extra point.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Jefferson. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up, They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now 2nd and 9.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. Hey, let's go. Reload. Reload. Let's go. Wheels. Wheel. Hey, here, I'm back. Here.
Levis to throw it. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on him man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up. Give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Jefferson. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Tracy. Mike 13. Mike 13. Short.
Off the play fake, Levis. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Mike 0. Mike 0.
Levis looking to move him around a bit. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Levis. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
54 Rita.
Now Levis. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Mike 90. Mike 90. 22
Now
Rita.
they'll change things up.
Linda. 22 Linda.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita. And 24 Linda, back to the T, Green. Tracy. Set.
Fourth down, Levis. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now a handoff up the middle. Dukes fights through, and now a crease. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
54, Mike 54. Destroy!
In motion goes the tight end.
They'll run out of the gun with Jefferson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
49, Mike 49. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Destroy!
Here's Levis. This pass deep for Okonkwo.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle they go. Dukes.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dukes.
Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dukes. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So 3rd down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. They'll set up to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. Dukes.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They come up now on 2nd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The point after, good by Groupie. And that will make this a 4-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Like 54.
Levis, he'll look to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Jefferson. Room here to run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Like 49. Army.
Levis to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Levis. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Diamond. 29's down, 22 Rita.
Here's Levis. Completes this to Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Levis. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
22 window.
Throwing now, here's Levis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mike 5-4. Odd. Mike 5-4.
Here's Levis. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding